Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima IX Ascension, and when last we left off, you may realise that our gold total is different. And there is a crab here, where there wasn't one before. That's because, instead of saving the game after finishing my last video, I loaded the save right before cleansing the shrine, which was a rather silly thing to do. But I went and did everything again. I cleansed the shrine, gained some strength, bound the spells to my spellbook, spoke to everyone of importance in Minok, and most of the people of importance in Cove. I'm going to go back there in a moment. And then I returned here. One thing that comes to mind before I go back to Cove, though, is the fact that Nico gave us an Orb of the Moons, which will make people ask, well, what happened to our Orb of the Moons? The short answer is, we didn't bring our Orb of the Moons with us, neither in Ultima VII, when we got trapped on Britannia, or now for Ultima IX. When we didn't bring it in Ultima VII, Lord British gave us his, but once we destroyed the generator, we couldn't use the Orb of the Moons anyway. Draxonomus's Orb of the Moons actually exploded when he tried to use it. That, combined with the Black Gate being the only other way that we could use to get back to Earth, left us completely trapped in Britannia, which led to the events of Ultima Underworld 2 and Serpent Isle. Now that we have an Orb of the Moons, we can use the moongates to transport ourselves between the cities of the shrines that we have cleansed. Though, I wonder how the moongates are working, considering the fact that the moons are completely out of alignment and slowly heading towards the planet, but it's best not to think about that, and instead comment on the fact that there is no music right now. I don't know where the music's gone. I hope it comes back. Maybe this is a quirk of cleansing the shrine. Either way, let's go take on this crab, and hope that we get some awesome stuff. Would you like to fight me?
Well, no, not really. Actually, I probably do. I'm just having difficulty pathfinding towards you.
Oh, you're definitely trying to get me. Well, have at thee. And eventually we will get you. There we go. You are gone. And we just got some money. That's fine. We'll just equip the awesome two-handed sword. The amount of strength we gain, or rather attack power, added on with our strength, gives us our total attack damage, is huge with this weapon. We really shouldn't have this at this point. I mean, we took out that person in one strike. One blow. Also, you're gone too. Going back to Cove gives us a great opportunity to completely fill up our coffers, by the by, and gives us a chance to speak with you. You are not only standing on the counter, you're also standing on an oil lantern. That probably hurts. Excuse me, I'd like to talk to you. In your own time. Please? Pretty please?
Hello there, Avatar. Thank you so much for repairing the shrine and showing us the error of our ways. Can I help you with anything?
Now, I know she's meant to sound repentant, but her voice really makes her sound like she's just being very sarcastic.
So you see that you were wrong?
Oh yes, a human sacrifice. What on Britannia were we thinking? And what were we thinking when we blindly followed that wretched Raxus? Oh, it was terrible. Now, what may I do for you?
And this is why I think she's being very insincere in saying, oh, we were totally wrong, because if we say we want to buy something...
I'd like to buy an item.
And then we don't...
Would you like anything else? Look at these beautiful items. Owning any of these would make you the envy of everyone in Britannia.
She has not changed at all.
No thanks, I'm not interested. Farewell.
Are you certain? You don't know what you're missing. Well, come back when you're in need of something.
I don't think I will, because there are plenty other stores that I can buy things from. Now, the people I want to talk to here, I want to speak to the guards, I want to speak to the guard by the First Citizen's house, and I also want to speak to the person who was selling information. First you! Are you now more friendly? Evidently not! Evidently you just want to kill me. Well, have at thee! Ooh, you deal a lot of damage, but you also have a fair bit of gold, so hurrah for that. I'm sorry. Didn't want to fight you, but you didn't give me much choice. What about you?
Shove off. I got no use for you.
Okay, you're as friendly as ever.
I can't talk right now. I'm on duty.
And you're as friendly as ever. So, nothing has changed there. There's nowhere I can rest in here. I want to actually rest before I head out. Also, excuse me, former first citizen. Nowhere here to rest. And have you now left? The answer is yes, you have. There's Did you just teleport here? You just teleported. Well, either way, there's nothing more we can do here, so let us just leave. Also, you have reappeared, which is a good way for us to fill up our backpack again. Gold-wise, that is. So we'll just fight you a couple more times and then head back to Britain. One hit. That's all it took. There must be a variance in how much damage we deal, because sometimes it takes one hit, sometimes it takes 3. Let's equip our Kirin shield. And, yep, there is a crab here. You'll give me some money, for definite, and maybe even some more plate mail. Every bit of plate mail we are given is a lot of money that we save. That said, we're not going to have any real money problems. That looks like a piece of leather armor, and the answer is, yeah, that's leather arms. We do not want that. We do, however, want one final bit of money from this brigand here. You'd think with all of the discarded quarterstaffs that this brigand would think twice, or even 3 times before fighting the Avatar, but no. You're gone. You know what I'm actually missing about this game? Cloaks. Being able to equip a cloak would make the Avatar so much more the Avatar in a strange way, because the Avatar... I always think of the Avatar as wearing a cloak. But either way, we have 9999 money once more, and we've spoken to everyone, and we only just managed to get into the boat again, so let us save here and go back to Britain, because we need to go think about cleansing another shrine.
Well, I think that you're ready to sail this thing yourself. Let's go back to Buccaneers Den and get the charts that you'll need.
All right, let's go.
Or we're off to Buccaneers Den in the strafing boat. Soon we'll be using this boat. Provided nothing goes wrong.
Avatar, something very strange is happening.
What is it? What's wrong?
It's the ship. I don't have control of her anymore. Look, it doesn't matter where I steer, we're only going one way. It's like we're being taken somewhere.
Uh-oh. Where are we being taken to? Also, there's our helmet. This doesn't look good. This is nowhere we've been before. Oh dear! This place is all kinds of bad.
This looks like serious trouble.
That it does.
What do you think we should do?
I need to stay here to guard the ship so we can leave. You go check out things on the island, but be careful.
Oh, I will, for this is no ordinary island. Folks, welcome to Turfin. This is where the Guardian currently calls home. The welcome is as you would expect. Spiky obelisks, flames, grisly spectacles, dragons. We could look around the island, but there's not a whole lot that we can find. I think there might be a few encounters here and there. What we really need to do is head to the main structure. And there is a point where we'll need to save in there because something unfortunate can happen. Are we expected? I think we might be. That must have took a lot of work. The Guardian wants to make an impression upon those that come to his domain, and an impression was certainly made. We've seen this before. We saw it at the end of Ultima VIII, and we also saw it at the beginning of Ultima IX. Also, lava everywhere. We're being funneled forward, so let's go forward into a mini dungeon of sorts. one reason or another, the Guardian wants to say hi, and so we shall go and say hi. Maybe this is an opportunity to defeat the Guardian. There are rats and statues of the Shadow Lords, implying perhaps that the Guardian had some subtle hand in how they worked. Also, we are definitely trapped now. There is no way we are going back. However, we are going to eat this bread and marvel that even in a terrible place such as this, there's a small bar with booze and a pie. You may be terribly evil, Guardian, but I just ate your pie. What do you have to say about that? I also smashed your barrels. Now you're going to have to go and get some more barrels. Also, I don't know why I came into this room. This room's not a nice place. Now, here is where we need to save, because there is an enemy in the room ahead that can potentially block the door. So what we need to do is we need to quickly open the door. There we go. And it is a gargoyle. There are a few gargoyles still alive, besides Visagwalem and his assistant, and they reside on Turfin, serving the Guardian. Also, there's a wyrmguard in here. Now, we took out that wingless gargoyle in one hit. As for you, 2 hits. But you're gone. Now, there are beds here. There's also a scimitar, not that we need one, and a book. Water-breathing blue. The oxygen in the blood of blood moss allows the drinker of a blue potion extended visits underwater. Well, we now know how to make them, which is great. Also, can I... No, not with that one. What about this one? Nope, not with that one either. We need to actually be on the other side of the bunk bed to sleep. As for what's in here... Well, I regret coming into here, that's for sure. This place is nasty, but we can eat the food and restore a tiny bit of health. And also drink the wine. And not that, that's just gold. And over here is a bowl of stew. We cannot eat the bowl of stew. I don't want to think about how that person perished, so let's instead make our way forward. That's a familiar picture. That was on the box of Serpentile, I believe. Ah! Can't read that, because I believe that is in Gargish. And that is the box of Exodus. Lots of things here. And a very sinister room there. I'm just going to read this. More Gargish. More Gargish. I wonder if they know about the fate of Ambrosia. Also, potions. You want to bet I'm going to drink this healing potion because we need to. And in here, ooh, some tarot cards, another healing potion, a globe. I might take the potion, actually. I might take the potion. Seems like a good thing to do. And I'm going to save before I go into this room, because this room seems very sinister and bad. It leads to the Guardian's chamber. Let's go in, shall we? There's that mirror. Hello. Oh, Samhain! And Blackthorn. And a black gate.
Hello, Avatar. I'm glad you're here. Both you and your associate are about to learn the penalty for interfering with my work.
Avatar, tell my daughter that I love her.
Your daughter?
Raven, she...
That missed him.
How very touching. There. Now that he has been dealt with, I have some business with you, Avatar. Blackthorn, you may leave us now. I would like to speak privately with our friend.
But my lord, I fear that...
I said leave us.
Yes, my lord.
I imagined he'd be taller.
He truly is a worm, isn't he? Oh well. I still need him for a while yet. Then I can get rid of him. Now, come over here, Avatar. I have something to teach you.
Ooh! Ow! Have at thee! Oh! We got hurt there.
Do you understand yet? Do you see that you can't hurt me? All of your energy, all of the damage that you would inflict upon me is reflected back onto yourself. It's futile, Avatar. You can't hurt me. You can't win. Are you beginning to see the futility of resisting me, Avatar? Why do you struggle so if you can't win? None can stand against me, surely you know that by now. Take, for example, your friends in Skara Brae. It's true that they have managed to avoid the effects of my columns, but that is of no matter. If I cannot turn a thing, I can at least destroy it. If I can't deprive the people of Skara Brae of their spirituality, I will deprive them of their lives.
Uh-oh.
Now, think about that as you ponder your future, hero. Your quest is pointless. You cannot and will not win. Think about it, Avatar. We will meet again.
Okay. There's a lot to take in there. First off, Raven is Sam Hain's daughter. She'll be taking that news alongside the news that her father is dead. Secondly, any damage we try to inflict upon the Guardian is reflected upon us. So we can't kill him, at least not right now. We may need something to deal damage to him without hurting ourselves, but perhaps the opposite is true as well. Maybe by that logic, the Guardian can't hurt us either. And suppose if we were to kill the Guardian, would that kill ourselves also? Questions. And also Skara Brae. Skara Brae had managed to resist being corrupted by the Golem, but now Skara Brae is gone. The people eradicated by the Guardian for their resistance. And that's terrible. We're going to have to go there eventually, and I hope people survived, and also our boots very briefly clipped into the ground. Also, I'm glad that this time round, after a cutscene, the HUD and the subtitles weren't a bit fuzzy. They were after the cutscene when speaking to the Rombaro. It's time to give the bad news to Raven.
Avatar, we can sail again. What happened?
A lot has happened.
Well, fill me in.
Let's say this first.
The Guardian brought us here to Turfin.
Why? What did he do?
He demonstrated that I can't hurt him.
What do you mean?
We fought, but every time I struck him, I hurt myself.
Did you hurt him at all?
Not that I could tell. What do you think that means?
I don't know. It could be magic. Just some kind of trick.
On the other hand, it could mean that he's indestructible.
I do know that if the Guardian is pulling tricks like that, then we must be getting close. We need to keep moving.
There's more.
I have very bad news. Sam Hain is dead.
What? But how? Why? How do you know?
He was there in Turfin. I don't know how or why he was there, but the Guardian killed him. He just killed Samhain right there in front of me, and there was nothing I could do about it. I'm sorry, Raven.
I don't believe this. No, this can't happen. It was a trick. The Guardian tricked you.
There's more you need to know.
Raven, there's more that you need to know.
More? What more is there? I don't know if I can handle any more.
You said that you never knew your father?
That's right. He died before I was born.
Raven, Samhain was your father.
What do you mean Samhain was my father?
He told me.
It's true. Before he died, he asked me to tell you that he was your father.
I don't know what to think. I'm stunned. I know this much. Now I really want to get that son of a bitch Guardian.
Oh, Raven is mad.
I'm worried, Raven. I'm not sure I can defeat the Guardian.
What are you talking about? You're the Avatar. You can't fail.
I know I'm the Avatar, but he just seems so powerful. He destroyed Skara Brae, for goodness sake.
Hey, it's okay to be worried. You may be the Avatar, but you're also human. Look, you will beat him. I know that you will. And not because you're the Avatar, but because you're the man I love. When I look at you, I know you can't fail. We'll take care of Skara Brae and everything else. I know it'll be hard, but we can do it.
The man you love? There's a development.
All right. Where do we go now?
Well, I think that you're ready to sail this thing yourself. Let's go back to Buccaneers Den and get the charts that you'll need.
All right, let's go.
I think that line there needed to be a little bit less chipper, Raven. And we're back. Also, very briefly, kind of T-pose there from the Avatar. Let's speak to Raven, shall we?
Well, that was a smooth trip. Listen, you've gotten enough sailing under your belt that you can handle this ship now. But if you're going to go sailing around the world, you're going to need a chart. You go over to the cartographer's shop and get a chart. After you've gotten the chart, come and meet me at my house. I'll have a little surprise waiting for you.
What kind of surprise?
If I told you, then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Consider my eyebrow raised in curiosity. And so, when we come back, folks, a lot has happened. The Guardian has showed us that we can't hurt him, or at least is presenting the illusion that we can't hurt him, and he's also destroyed Skara Brae, and he's killed Samhain, but not before Samhain revealed that he was Raven's father. And soon we'll be sailing the ship ourselves, but not before getting the charts and going to see Raven. I wonder what this surprise is that she's got planned. Most curious. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Things may seem grim, but even in the darkest hour, there is the promise of a dawn. We will defeat the Guardian. We must.